Hi, my name is Dan, and I know a lot of you have this problem with your solenoid. I'm going to show you how to check that solenoid to make sure it's your problem. Now there's two different types of solenoids. I got this old beat up one here, but you'll notice it has one post right there and two posts up here. Then you got this one, which has two posts on both top and bottom. And we're going to start with this first one here. And as you can see, we're going to have that facing me. Alright? Facing me. Now, this right here, that's your ignition. That comes off your ignition key. So that right there. Alright? So we got your right and your left. Now what you want to do is take, I got a battery jumper here, and I got me some things already set up. Alright? Now this is hot. This is hot. So we want to take this hot wire and stick it right on that right side. See that? Stick it on the right side. That's hot. Remember that. Alright, now we got that hot. Now, take a ground wire, which I have hooked up to the ground side of my negative side of my charger, which is the black side. Hot's red. Now this is going to the back. Just put that on the back of your solenoid. Now this is a one pronger to the back of your solenoid. This is your ground. Alright. Now take another hot wire. You gotta have another hot wire. Alright. Now this is a hot wire right here. Now have that ready. Now for yous that have a light, I have this light hooked up to the ground. See, this wire is plugged onto the ground. Now all I got to do is touch hot and this is going to light up, right? So if we touch here, we notice that light lights up. See that? So we know that's hot. And you can check there, no hot. There, no hot. No, it's not hot. So now we know the light is working. Take your other hot wire. And let's pretend like we're hitting that ignition switch. Right there, you hear that? That's a good noise. But we're going to hook up to that. Make sure you got a good connection. And the way to do that is take your light. Don't touch this, because we already know that's hot. Make sure it's making a good connection on that little spot right there. See that little spot right there? Touch that piece of metal and make sure that's getting hot. Alright, so this is hot. This is hot. And then this should be hot. See that? If that one's hot now, that's your left side. While it's hot here and hot here, then you know it's going to be hot there. If it's not working. Okay? Now, let's test that other one. It's not the same. Now if you noticed, now these are your two most common. This one has two wires. It's got two wires and two plugs. Now the first thing that we know is go ahead and take that hot wire and stick it to that right side again. And just get it on there like that. Make sure you got a good connection right there. Okay, got this so far? Right side. Alright, now we're going to take the ground wire that you had before, and you're going to hook that ground wire to either side here. Don't matter. Alright, either side here. That has to be a ground. Alright, right like that. Alright, now you're going to take your other hot wire. Let's see if I lost it. Here it is. You're going to take your other hot wire and you're going to stick it right there. Hear that noise? Now you got the ground wire here instead of to the back on this one. Alright, and now we're going to check. That should be hot. That should be hot. That's not. But this here should be hot now. That means it's working. Remember that. Hot to the right. Hot to the right. Ground to the left on the bottom here. And you should be hot. That means it's working. If that does not work, I'm putting up a video on how to rebuild these. Pay attention. You'll be able to rebuild them instead of spending $20. And I ain't charging you nothing.